Hey guys, so this is just going to be a video about human nature and people wanting things. And it's not even a problem that you want stuff. It's human nature to want stuff. But I mean, you could go look at all of these different videos. For example, the movie True Cost. Go watch that. And the amount of fucking clothing, I mean, this is huge. It's like a landfill full of clothing that people just threw out that's just sitting there rotting. I mean, and these are clothes that you could still wear, and it aggravates me because there's people back way before even we were existent. My generation was existent. When a hole was in the clothing, they would go and they would sew it back together. Now, if there's a hole in your clothing, you just throw it out, right? Don't say no because you know you do. Or in your socks, you know you do. I'm guilty of that. If I have a hole in my clothing, I throw it out. But what I'm saying is we need to come together as a community, as a human race, and stop doing that because it's damaging the planet. On top of making you depressed, it's damaging the fucking planet. You're depressed because you constantly want stuff. You want the new clothing, you want the new whatever, and then you throw whatever you had before out. I mean, come on. Like I buy for if I had my phone on me, I'd show you, but I have a freaking Nokia. It's not one of the old ones. It's one of the new smartphone ones, but I have one. Okay, it cost me about $30 to get one. Whenever I want one, if mine breaks, I can go buy another one for $30. My boyfriend, however, bought the $600 iPhone 6 and was making payments on it for 2 years. And now he's had it for 2.5 years, and I could literally buy 20 of my phone for one of his. 20 of my fucking phone. And it does the same exact thing. Well, no, it doesn't. That's the iPhone. Bitch, please. Bitch, please. It has a flashlight on it. It has a front-facing camera. It has internet. It can call people. It can take pictures that look damn good. The only thing I use his iPhone for is to make videos because with the video iMovie thing on there, it's awesome. It's good. But and when you use the Windows, they don't have any movie making systems that are really good. But that's an app that has nothing to do with the actual phone. The phone is the same fucking thing. So and people be throwing their phones out constantly too, and that destroys the environment also because they want more new stuff, more new stuff. And it's ridiculous. You don't need new stuff. If I can buy 20 of my phone for 1 year, why are you going to keep consistently buying another one next year, another one next year when barely anything fucking changes about it? It's just ridiculous and it's destroying the environment. And you don't see it, but there are people in countries where they get all of your products that are thrown out and or the factories that are making these products for you to be imported here, their areas are being polluted so bad that they're coming out with deformities and they're coming out with skin problems and they're coming out with mental retardation because of all the chemicals that are in their water and food. Now you look at yourself and you say to yourself, "Oh, that's okay. We're the top dog country." No, those are your other human brethren. Like you need to care that they're getting screwed up because of what you're doing, because of what you're doing that you can stop doing because it doesn't need to happen. If you would stop wanting consistently, it wouldn't need to happen anymore. The new phone, the new clothes, everything constantly. I mean, when you watch these movies and you see that they're making new clothing lines every week for people, every week, how do you keep up with that? I have people that I go to work with that leave work and they go automatically to the mall to go buy shit. Why are you not saving your money? You don't even need that stuff. It's polluting the planet also. What the hell? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And I guess that's because I've just gone down the other rabbit hole, the other side. And a lot of people don't want to do that. They don't want to think about this stuff. But if it was me getting poisoned and my environment being destroyed, I would be pretty pissed off. You can go on any pollution map on the internet, and you can see that America is super clean. Super clean, but every other country that we import our shit from is completely destroyed, freaking destitute of clean air. It's disgusting, and we're okay with that because what do? We go to our office jobs every day, our cubicles, we go to our restaurant jobs, and we don't think about it. We don't think about it at all because we don't have to, right? You don't ever think about the true, is exactly what the freaking movie says, the true cost of what you're doing. And the advertisers just keep doing it and keep doing it because guess what? The corporations want your money. They keep wanting to take it. They keep wanting to take it. And they don't care if they're destroying the environment or other people's lives. It doesn't matter to them. Because guess what? They're going to get richer and richer, and you're going to get poorer and poorer, and they're going to keep making you want stuff, and then guess what? You're going to end up sad and unhappy, and the planet's going to be destroyed on top of that. Not only are you going to be sad and unhappy, but you aren't going to be able to fucking breathe because you want that new iPhone or that new watch or those new clothes. Not to say that you can't want that stuff, like I said. But I'm just saying, why do you need so many of it? Why do you need so many of it? That's why I like minimalism. That's why I want to follow that lifestyle because I see that you can have 5 different shirts. Why are you going to, that's all you need for the year. I mean, next year if you want 5 new shirts, go ahead. I don't think that's a good idea either. I've had shirts that have lasted me 5 years. But I know that most people want to buy new ones every week. Or if they're going out for their birthday, let me go buy a new clothes so we can go to the club. Really? Really? Like, that's what you want to do with your life? I mean, obviously, people in America don't think about other people. We're very selfish. And obviously, I know we send a lot of aid to other countries, but the people, the actual people that I deal with on a day to day basis, I know are selfish on the inside and they don't care. Selfish to the fucking core. And knowing that this stuff is going on, it's like, what the hell? How do you keep doing that? And I know most Americans are not, looking this stuff up because they're too busy, and especially my generation. Let's go to college, let's not think about anything. Let's go to college, let's buy our clothes, let's get our job. When we get out of college, we're gonna have such a good job, make all this kind of money. Yeah. Bullshit. Use your fucking brain. Look stuff up. Be a freaking honest human being and stop polluting the planet. Stop thinking you need all this shit because you don't. My generation is going to be one of the generations that is so brainwashed into thinking that they need new shit. And it's not because of them. Obviously, the people that raised them are the ones that are going to make them like this. It's plain and simple. When I worked at a tea shop, I love tea. It's not a surprise. I made a tea video, ASMR video. When I worked at a tea shop, I had a lady come up to me. Mind you, I was 19 at the time. Come up to me, and she asked me, "Is this what you want to do for the rest of your life?" And I'm like, no, but I don't really know what I want to do. I'm 19 years old. And she's like, oh. And she's like, well, my daughter's a nurse, and she went to nursing school, blah, 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 and her daughter's with her. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool, I guess. Like, what the hell does that have to do with me? I'm happy doing what I'm doing. And what I said, not to her, but what I'm saying and what I said in my mind is, if I'm happy picking up dog shit for the rest of my fucking life, if it makes me happy, then that's what I'm gonna fucking do. I don't have to go do what you made your daughter do, because that's exactly what happened. It was brainwashed by the parent. And that's what I just don't understand. I just don't get it. And no child gets to think anymore for themselves. They don't get to think as soon as they get out of high school. I mean, when I was in high school, we constantly had college pushed down our throat. I mean, sign up for FAFSA and then have these different college people come into the freaking school and talk to you about their college and why you should go there. It's disgusting. It's literally a freaking money-making scheme and a scam. And they're doing it to Americans. Their own country is doing it to themselves. And it just blows my mind. And I still don't know what I want to do when I'm 20 years old. And I think that's okay. I don't care. I'm okay with that. I'm completely content with myself on that. Because I've learned a lot more in the past 2 years that I've been out of high school than I learned in the freaking 12 years that I went. And that's sad. That is completely sad. And this isn't to say that you can't go to college, that you can't do that. If your dream is to go to college, is to have a dream job, whatever, do it. By all means, do it. You go ahead, take that, and I'm not being sarcastic, take that huge chunk of debt, go to college, get the job that you wanted, and live the life that you wanted. That's completely up to you. All I'm trying to say is I'm trying to give you advice, and I'm trying to lay the shit down how it truly is. Because a lot of people don't understand how it truly is. Don't think that I'm bashing on your college lifestyle. If that's what you want to do, like I said, go ahead and do it. But at the same time, a lot of people like to push their college lifestyle, like I said, on other people, and you just need to keep those opinions to yourself because you don't even know what the other lifestyle is like. I've seen your lifestyle. I've seen it. I don't like it. You've never seen my lifestyle because you think, oh, that can't be fun. They don't have stuff. Not once in school, in high school, did they ever push down my throat how to be minimalist, not buy shit, and live for yourself. Basically, make your own money. You know what I'm saying? Not once did they do that. It was never entrepreneurship. It was always, you're going to be a slave to the corporations, go to college, get your corporate job. That's what it was. Not once in high school did they ever teach me how to be green, how to make my own food. Barely even taught me how to freaking cook food. So why are they going to teach me how to be, botanical and make my own food? They never did that. Because it's all brainwashed. That's what they want you to do. They want you to do the college thing, the go to corporate job thing, because they're owned by the corporates. That's what it is. The government is owned by the corporates, and the government is the school. So what do you think is going to happen? I mean, literally, all you learned in school is bullshit. Because what happens when, I want you to put this in perspective. This is going to scare you for a second. It took my breath away when I thought about it. What's going to happen when the world goes to shit? I'm not saying it's going to right now, but when it goes to shit, or if it ever does go to shit and you're on your own, do you know, without all of this stuff, how to survive on your own? Without the supermarket, do you know how to make food? Do you know how to make food? Can you go outside and set shit up and make food? Right now, the world stopped. The world ended. Can you go out there and make yourself some food? Bet you can't. Bet you can't. And guess who should have taught you that? The 12 years that you wasted of your life. The 12 years that you wasted of your life. Guess who should have taught you that? The schools. You could have learned a hell of a lot more outside of that school, learning how to work for yourself and how to create the life that's going to sustain you on your own. But they didn't teach you that. They didn't teach you that because they don't want to. And that's exactly what I'm saying. It's crazy to think that you don't know how to do anything except what the society is. What the society is. This is all a fucking facade. And I'm sorry if I sound like a nut job, but it is. It's all a facade. You don't know anything without society. You can't do anything without society. You can't go out there and make a tree. You don't know how. You don't know what the right soil is. You don't know what season to do it at. You're dead. You're dead without society. You can't do anything. I'm sorry if that sounds scary, but you are dead without society. And one day society is going to come to an end, and then you're going to come to an end. Because you don't know what to do, because those 12 years of school did absolutely fucking nothing but teach you bullshit brainwash. Whew, this has been a fun-ass video. I will see you guys later.